From a scientific psychology perspective, the idea of a good person is often associated with pro-social behavior, empathy, cooperation, and emotional regulation. Various studies in social psychology, neuroscience, and personality psychology have identified certain traits that frequently appear in people who act ethically and considerately toward others. These are five psychological characteristics backed by science. High empathy. Empathy is one of the most studied characteristics of prosocial behavior. It consists of the ability to understand and share the emotional states of others. Neuroscience research has shown that when we observe the suffering of others, brain areas related to emotions and social understanding are activated. People with greater empathy tend to help more, show greater moral sensitivity, and maintain healthier interpersonal relationships. Within the Big Five personality model, agreeableness is one of the traits most closely associated with kindness. People with high agreeableness tend to be cooperative, compassionate, trustworthy, and less aggressive. Longitudinal studies show that this trait is associated with greater altruistic behavior, better conflict resolution, and more stable social relationships. The ability to regulate emotions and impulses is fundamental to acting ethically and respectfully. Psychological research indicates that people with greater self control react less impulsively to frustration and are better able to consider the consequences of their actions. This reduces aggressive behavior and fosters more thoughtful and compassionate responses. Social psychology describes prosocial orientation as the tendency to care about the well being of others and act for the collective good. Prosocial people often collaborate, share resources, and help even when they don't receive direct benefits. Experimental studies show that factors such as cooperation, secure attachment, and certain cultural values strengthen this disposition. According to theories of moral development, such as Lawrence Kohlberg's, some people base their decisions on internal ethical principles rather than on fear of punishment or the search for approval. These people tend to value justice, human rights, and social responsibility more deeply and consistently. Science also indicates that these characteristics are not solely determined by genetics. Family environment, emotional education, social experiences, and culture greatly influence the development of kindness and moral behavior. In other words, many of these abilities can be strengthened through practice, reflection, and social learning.